What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing today? So listen, sometimes it seems like the blessing is denied or delayed simply because you don't look like the blessing that you praying for. And what I mean by that is sometimes, you want peace, right? So you've been praying for peace. God give me peace. God give me peace. But meanwhile, you giving everybody else in your life HELL. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like you are giving them that, but you're praying for peace. You're praying for strength. God give me strength. God give me strength, this, that, and the other, right? But you walk around looking like a wounded morsel. You want, you know what I'm saying, God to make your relationship better, right? But you out there doing any and everything, right? Sometimes the blessings seem delayed or denied simply because you don't look like the very thing that you're praying for. You see, there's a such thing as having lazy prayers. You know, you sit back and you like, okay, God, do this for me, right? Do this for me, do this for me, do this for me. But in the meantime, you're doing any and everything away from what you're asking God to do in your life. You see, when you're asking for peace, right? But you're that same one on social media every day going back and forth with someone, right? But behind the scenes, you're asking for peace, right? But check this out. Some of the people that you're going back and forth with, or they're asking for the same thing. God, give me peace. God, give me peace. You know what I'm saying? And then they're doing the same thing, right? So both people are sitting there and they're like, oh, why am I not getting peace? Because you're not doing the very thing that you're asking God to do. See, a lot of times in life, you got to look at it as a mirror. You got to be able to look at yourself and ask these hard questions. What about me is causing X, Y, and Z? Everybody isn't against you. Everybody is not against you. A lot of the stuff you bring on yourself. And you are so self-absorbed, you can't handle saying, okay, it's my fault. You know, if you're a type of person, right, and you've been through several relationships, right, and, you know, at the end of the day, you're saying, all men are the same, all women are the same, you know, there ain't no good people in the world, and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. I got one more good relationship in me, right? Sometimes you got to sit back and be like, well, the common denominator is you. And you have to start looking at yourself saying, what is it about me that's attracting broken people? And 9 times out of 10, it's because you're broken. And when you're broken, instead of, you know, facing that head on, you jump in and out of relationships, right? And then at the end of the day, you're saying there's no good people, but look at what you're doing. You're not whole yourself. You're a broken person. You come into the lives of other people and you leave them broken. So you're leaving a trail of broken people because you're broken. When at the end of the day, all you got to do is say, you know what? I'm not getting in no more relationships till I learn me, until I learn how to love me. See, a lot of times people are in these situations because they don't love themselves. And when you don't love yourself, you fall for people that will tell you, hey, this is what your worth is. I believe that you're worth this. So I'm going to treat you like this. And you will take that because you don't love yourself. But your prayers is, oh, God, give me peace. Oh, God, give me the strength. Okay, guess what? He has given you the strength because you wake up every morning. You're praying for strength and you wake up every morning. There's certain people that didn't wake up this morning. So the mere fact that he has woke you up this morning, he's already answered one of your prayers. Now, what do you do with that next 24 hours? What do you do with it? At the end of the day, be what you're praying for. Be what you're praying for. See, a lot of people pray for riches. I'm at the point in my life that I pray for peace. Let me have peace of mind. I pray for everybody that I love to be blessed. Because see, when you have peace, all of that other stuff doesn't matter. Somebody talking about me, cool. I know me. You know what I'm saying? If such and such happened, cool. You know what? This happened, but there's greater later. You know what I'm saying? I want to look like peace. I want to look like having a sound mind. And for a lot of people, if you just tweak that little thing in your life would be that much better. Be what you're praying for.